for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Colts. Today is Tuesday, October 17th. Remember, today and tomorrow are early outs.
Tomorrow is college gear day. Wear your favorite college gear.
Did you know cows are able to climb upstairs by themselves, but they're unable to get down without help?
We're starting our harvest food drive. Bring any of the following items to the ASB room before school. For every item donated, you will be entered in a raffle for the front of the line passes, mile passes, and other prizes. It is time to give back to our community. Our raffle winners are: come by the ASB room on Friday at lunch to pick up your prize.
The idea of, posting and having a lot of people see it can definitely be kind of scary.
If you're a teenager, you're going to make bad decisions sometimes.
They can screenshot it, they can do so many things to save that, and they can edit it in ways that you won't want them to.
Whether or not you think it'll go away, it's there. Anything you post online, you're stuck with.
Oversharing to me is putting too much of your personal life in front of a wide audience of people.
Posting something for the sake of showing that you're there and maybe not because you're actually having that great of a time.
Posting about things that people don't necessarily think are significant, but they're just kind of posting to be posting.
What you share and how often you share is going to affect the way that somebody views you. Just because I'm going to post all the time, that doesn't mean that you're going to get all the attention. That doesn't mean that everybody's going to like you.
For example, people have Finstas or spam accounts where they just post random stuff, and sometimes they get too personal with what they're talking about on there.
Things that are meant to be texted one-to-one, people tend to post online so 50 other people can see their plans for tomorrow or the next weekend. You could be doing something that could potentially endanger yourself by making your account public and saying too much about where you live or who you are.
When I'm in a cool location and I want to show everybody where I am, but most of the time I'll just tag where I am on a Snapchat story so people can know.
So once you put something online, it can be there forever because people might take screenshots, they might record it, they might save it.
I don't think people don't realize that it's going to be there forever. I think they just don't care. A lot of people have this mentality of what I'm doing is very insignificant. Why is anyone going to care about this?
You should be cautious of what you post. Don't post your pictures and think okay, nobody's seeing me, nobody's screenshotting me, nobody doing nothing, because people doing that, you're just not gonna know.
Your Snapchats, despite the fact that they only last, 4 to 8 seconds, they're still there. Your Instagram stories that go away after 24 hours, they're still there.
Anything that is posted, anything that's up, no matter what happens, even if you leave it up for a minute and take it down, it's there as soon as you put it up there.
No one's going to scrutinize everything that you say the same way that you might.
You are not obliged to post every second of your life in order to please what you might seem as the majority of people. So when you feel like you have to post all the time, when you feel like you have to do this in order to get fame and attention, you don't. It's not your job.
That's something you always have to be thinking about. What do you want people to remember you on social media as?
Hello, are you looking for homework help, or do you just need a space to sit quietly and do your work? Then come to D114 on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday mornings from 8:15 a.m. to 9 a.m. Maybe you need help understanding a concept, want someone to look over your essay, or help get you organized. Then come to D114 and see Mr. Williams. Are you ready to take charge of your education? Want to start the 4.0 grind? It's time to do your best. See you at Homework Help with Mr. Williams every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday before school from 8:15 a.m. to 9 a.m. in room D114.
Tuesday on campus, we have Daily News with Mrs. Goebel, Poetry Circles with Mrs. Talamo, Christian Bible Club with Mrs. Beckley and Mrs. Keller, Homework Help with Mrs. Garcia, Math Support with Mrs. Fuller, Hand Sewing and Cross Stitch with Mrs. Beckley.
Tomorrow before school, we have Math Support with Mr. Quick, Math Support with Miss Ackerman, Creative Writing with Miss Posnansky, STEM with Miss Goebel, Homework Help with Mr. Williams, Coding with Minecraft with Miss Campbell, Hand Sewing and Cross Stitch with Miss Beckley.
Have a great day leading the way. Bye, Colts.